just lasted 3 months. Chinese electric vehicle giant BYD only got to be the world's top EV seller for a single quarter. Now,
BYD has just unveiled a groundbreaking advancement that could revolutionize the electric vehicle industry. The next-generation Blade battery introduces faster charging, an extended lifespan, enhanced safety, and lower costs, forcing automakers to either adapt or risk falling behind. This isn't just an incremental battery upgrade, it's a transformative shift in EV technology with worldwide implications. Despite its significance, this major development hasn't received the attention it deserves. Since its introduction in 2020, the Blade battery has distinguished itself in the EV market. Unlike conventional batteries that rely on expensive and heat-sensitive metals like nickel, cobalt, and manganese, BYD's design is built around lithium iron phosphate chemistry. This makes it a safer, more cost-effective, and longer-lasting alternative. Now, BYD has taken its innovation even further. With a significant improvement in energy density, the battery now delivers 190 watt-hours per kilogram, a 27% increase over its predecessor. This allows EVs to travel greater distances on a single charge without requiring a bulkier or heavier battery pack. Charging times have also been optimized. When plugged into a 110 kilowatt fast charger, the battery can go from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes. Addressing one of the biggest concerns for EV owners, this advancement brings recharging times closer to the convenience of refueling a gasoline-powered vehicle. Production has also become more efficient, reducing manufacturing costs compared to the first-generation Blade battery. Lower production expenses translate to more affordable EV prices, making electric mobility accessible to a broader audience. Safety remains a priority, with rigorous stress tests confirming the battery's resilience. Unlike traditional options that contain volatile metals, this battery resists combustion even under extreme conditions like punctures, overheating, and high-impact stress. This leap in technology challenges the status quo of the EV industry. For years, major automakers like Tesla, General Motors, and Volkswagen have depended on conventional lithium-ion batteries that, while offering high energy density, also suffer from high production costs, supply chain vulnerabilities, and overheating risks. BYD's approach eliminates these issues entirely. By removing cobalt and nickel from the equation, the company has achieved a lower-cost, durable, and high-performance solution. Tesla has already begun incorporating similar lithium iron phosphate batteries into some of its entry-level models, but BYD remains years ahead in development. With this latest breakthrough, BYD is not just competing, it's setting the benchmark. As more automakers transition toward sustainable transportation, demand for lithium iron phosphate batteries is expected to surge. BYD has already secured a dominant position in battery production, ensuring steady growth as the industry evolves. This advancement is not merely an innovation, it marks a pivotal moment for electric mobility. The question now is how BYD managed to achieve such a significant leap in technology while keeping costs low. Since launching the first Blade battery, BYD has continuously refined its technology, aiming for greater safety, efficiency, and affordability. The most notable enhancement comes from increased energy density. Historically, lithium iron phosphate batteries had lower energy density compared to nickel and cobalt-based alternatives, requiring larger packs to achieve similar range. BYD has optimized the chemistry to store more energy without increasing size or weight. Improvements in material composition have played a crucial role in enhancing thermal stability. By refining raw materials, the battery generates less heat during operation, reducing energy loss and boosting efficiency. Advancements in manufacturing processes have further contributed to cost reductions. A more streamlined production approach, along with an optimized supply chain, has made mass production more efficient than ever. Safety remains at the forefront of BYD's priorities. The second-generation Blade battery continues to excel in tests that expose it to extreme heat, crushing, punctures, and overcharging. Unlike traditional batteries, which become unstable under stress, this battery maintains integrity without overheating, catching fire, or losing capacity. With these advancements, BYD has addressed the most pressing challenges facing EV batteries today: high costs, limited driving range, long charging times, and safety risks. This innovation establishes a new industry standard that competitors will struggle to match. As EVs become the primary mode of transportation, BYD's cutting-edge battery technology positions the company as a leader in the global market. One of the most significant barriers to EV adoption has been charging speed. While battery improvements have increased range, many electric vehicles still require long charging sessions, making them less convenient than gasoline cars. This latest battery from BYD changes that. Thanks to an optimized internal structure and refined lithium iron phosphate chemistry, the battery has significantly reduced internal resistance. This improvement enables faster charging without excessive heat buildup. With the ability to charge from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes using a fast charger, EV owners can experience a refueling process that closely mirrors the convenience of traditional gas stations. Imagine taking a short break at a charging station, only to return to a vehicle that's ready to go. This level of convenience removes a major hesitation for potential EV buyers. In addition to charging speed, the new battery extends driving range. The increase in energy density, now at 190 watt-hours per kilogram, allows vehicles equipped with this battery to achieve over 600 kilometers per charge, depending on efficiency and design. While most advancements in EV batteries focus on either range or charging speed, BYD has successfully improved both simultaneously. This means fewer stops, more miles on the road, and an EV experience that rivals traditional combustion engine vehicles. The impact of this breakthrough extends beyond BYD itself. Competing automakers such as Tesla, General Motors, and Volkswagen are actively working on their own battery technologies. But BYD's progress may force them to accelerate development efforts. Balancing fast charging, long range, and cost efficiency gives BYD a considerable advantage, leaving competitors with the challenge of keeping pace. Beyond performance and cost, the unparalleled safety of BYD's battery makes it stand out. Traditional lithium-ion batteries, particularly those containing nickel and cobalt, are prone to overheating and, in extreme cases, combustion. BYD designed the Blade battery to eliminate these risks, making it one of the safest options available today. One of the most demanding safety tests involves nail penetration, which simulates what happens when a battery is punctured in an accident. While many conventional batteries ignite or explode during this test, the Blade battery remains stable, showing no signs of overheating. This is a game-changing development in EV safety. The secret lies in its unique chemistry. Unlike traditional batteries that release oxygen during thermal runaway events, leading to potential fires, BYD's lithium iron phosphate composition prevents such reactions. This crucial difference means that even under severe stress, the battery remains intact and reliable. With this latest breakthrough, BYD has successfully addressed the biggest challenges of electric vehicle adoption. Faster charging, extended range, lower costs, and unmatched safety create a compelling case for mass EV adoption. As the industry evolves, this technology could be the tipping point that makes electric vehicles more practical and affordable than their gasoline-powered counterparts. Even when damaged, this battery remains stable, significantly lowering the chances of a dangerous failure. Alongside the nail penetration test, it has endured extreme stress trials, including being overcharged by 260% without overheating or malfunctioning, exposure to temperatures exceeding 300 degrees Celsius, compression under the weight of a multi-ton truck, and longevity assessments showing minimal wear over time. These rigorous tests confirm that this second-generation innovation is not just safer than most electric vehicle batteries, but in a class of its own. In an industry where safety is often compromised for higher energy density, this battery achieves both without sacrificing reliability. With safety concerns being a major hesitation for potential EV buyers, a battery designed to be virtually fireproof and explosion-resistant eliminates one of the biggest deterrents in the market. Beyond its impressive safety and efficiency, another transformative aspect of this battery is its affordability. One of the key obstacles to widespread EV adoption has always been cost. While prices have dropped over the years, EVs remain considerably more expensive than gas-powered vehicles due to high battery production costs. By refining its manufacturing processes and eliminating costly materials like cobalt and nickel, the company has drastically reduced production expenses, making EVs more accessible to the average buyer. For years, major automakers have struggled with supply chain constraints, relying on rare and expensive materials that are difficult to source. This battery takes a different approach, leveraging optimized lithium iron phosphate chemistry, which is not only more abundant, but also more sustainable than conventional alternatives. While competitors navigate supply shortages, this technology is already being mass-produced at a lower cost, allowing for more competitively priced vehicles that appeal to budget-conscious consumers. This advantage may force industry leaders to rethink their battery strategies. If companies want to stay relevant, they will need to match these cost savings or risk losing market share. The impact extends beyond passenger cars, with applications being explored for energy storage solutions, commercial transportation, and even aviation. This could mark a significant turning point for the entire industry. With faster charging, extended range, superior safety, and reduced costs, this breakthrough is poised to reshape the electric vehicle market. While China already dominates global EV production, this innovation has the potential to further extend that lead over competitors in North America and Europe. The question now is whether traditional automakers can keep pace, or if this marks the beginning of an unstoppable shift in market dominance. Strategic global expansion has been aggressive, with a growing presence in regions like Europe, Australia, and South America. Offering EVs at prices competitive with gas-powered cars, while maintaining higher safety and efficiency standards, provides a substantial advantage. This shift challenges the long-standing leadership of manufacturers that have historically been at the forefront of battery innovation. While others continue to rely on nickel-based chemistries, this battery demonstrates that lithium iron phosphate can surpass them in critical areas such as safety, longevity, and cost-effectiveness. Legacy automakers are already struggling to meet rising EV demand, and this new development positions its creator to capitalize on this momentum. Producing vehicles faster and at a lower price point could soon make this company the leading global EV manufacturer. Expansion plans include establishing production facilities in key international markets, further reducing costs and circumventing trade barriers that hinder competitors. While the automotive sector is the primary focus, the implications extend into renewable energy storage. As countries worldwide invest in cleaner energy solutions, the need for reliable and scalable battery systems is more critical than ever. Solar and wind power are inherently intermittent, but a high-capacity, ultra-safe battery system could be the key to unlocking their full potential. Already a leader in energy storage, this company is positioned to revolutionize how power is stored and distributed. Its battery technology is being integrated into residential, commercial, and grid-scale storage solutions. Enhanced energy density and lower production costs could make these storage systems more competitive than anything currently available, playing a crucial role in helping governments meet ambitious carbon reduction targets. The potential to power entire cities, not just vehicles, is a very real possibility. For years, one company has been synonymous with cutting-edge EV battery technology, but these advancements are closing the gap at an unprecedented rate. While the industry leader has focused on nickel-based chemistries that offer high energy density but come with cost and safety drawbacks, this new approach eliminates those issues, providing a more stable and cost-effective solution. In response, competitors have been investing in next-generation battery technologies to improve range and reduce costs. However, delays and technical challenges have slowed progress, whereas this innovation is already being produced at scale. If adjustments are not made quickly, the current market leader risks losing its dominant position in an industry it helped pioneer. The future of electric mobility and energy storage is being shaped by this rapid advancement. What was once considered an industry benchmark is now facing direct competition from a challenger that may have perfected what others only aspired to achieve. This milestone is not just a technological leap. It is a direct challenge to the status quo, compelling automakers to rethink their approach. With greater energy density, faster charging, enhanced safety, and significant cost reductions, this innovation presents a competitive edge that cannot be ignored. If BYD successfully scales its production, it could redefine global battery standards and render traditional chemistries obsolete. For years, automakers have relied on nickel-based lithium-ion batteries due to their high energy density, but these come with high costs, safety concerns, and supply chain constraints. With BYD demonstrating that lithium iron phosphate technology can compete with or even surpass existing alternatives, the industry is now faced with a choice: evolve or risk becoming irrelevant. This transformation could force companies such as Tesla, General Motors, Ford, and Volkswagen to shift toward lithium iron phosphate technology or risk losing ground to those embracing BYD's advancements. The widespread adoption of this technology could reshape the electric vehicle market. Manufacturers that previously dismissed lithium iron phosphate due to lower energy density may now need to reconsider. A battery that is not only safer and more durable, but also cheaper to produce, presents a compelling case for mass-market adoption. The industry's priorities may soon shift from maximizing range to ensuring longevity and cost-effectiveness, marking a fundamental realignment in battery development. The financial implications of BYD's innovation are profound. With lower production costs per kilowatt-hour, electric vehicles could become more affordable, bringing them closer to price parity with traditional combustion engine cars. This would accelerate the transition to electric transportation, particularly in regions where high prices have been a barrier to adoption. Additionally, a move toward lithium iron phosphate would reduce dependency on expensive and ethically problematic materials such as nickel and cobalt. By favoring more abundant and sustainable resources, the battery industry could strengthen supply chain resilience, mitigating price fluctuations, geopolitical dependencies, and ethical concerns related to raw material extraction. Beyond automobiles, BYD's advancements could ripple through multiple industries. Commercial transportation, which has long hesitated to adopt electric alternatives due to concerns over range and charging times, may now find long-haul electric trucks a viable option. With faster charging and improved efficiency, electric fleets could reduce fuel and maintenance costs, encouraging widespread adoption. Similarly, the aviation industry, which has been exploring solid-state batteries as a long-term solution, may see an accelerated shift toward electric flight with lighter, more energy-dense batteries. This could lead to the introduction of regional electric aircraft, reducing emissions and lowering operating costs. Consumer electronics is another sector that could see major improvements. Devices such as smartphones and laptops, traditionally reliant on lithium-ion batteries that degrade over time, could benefit from BYD's technology. Longer-lasting, more stable batteries could extend the lifespan of personal electronics, minimizing the need for frequent replacements and reducing electronic waste. Energy storage is perhaps the sector with the most to gain. As renewable energy sources like solar and wind become more prevalent, the challenge of storing excess energy efficiently has become more pressing. With high-capacity, long-lasting batteries, BYD's innovations could make large-scale energy storage more practical, enabling cities to rely more heavily on renewable power and move away from fossil fuels. This shift would further reinforce the transition to clean energy, making sustainable power sources more viable at a global scale. As BYD pushes forward, competitors are scrambling to keep up. Tesla has invested heavily in developing its own next-generation battery technology, yet production delays and technical hurdles have slowed progress. Meanwhile, BYD is already mass-producing its latest Blade battery, securing a significant lead. Other major automakers, including Volkswagen and Ford, have begun exploring lithium iron phosphate solutions, but they remain years behind BYD's advancements. Even industry giants such as Panasonic and LG Energy Solution are now reassessing their strategies to ensure they remain competitive in an evolving market. Rather than waiting for competitors to close the gap, BYD continues to expand aggressively. By securing strategic partnerships and establishing production facilities in key global markets, the company is positioning itself to maintain its technological lead. Plans for new battery factories in Europe, South America, and the United States will further drive costs down and remove logistical barriers, ensuring BYD's dominance for years to come. The coming decade will likely be defined by an intense battle for leadership in battery technology. The question remains, can legacy manufacturers innovate quickly enough to remain competitive? Or will BYD cement its position as the leader of the electric revolution? One thing is clear, this technological shift is reshaping the industry at an unprecedented pace. BYD's latest battery breakthrough is more than just an incremental improvement. It represents a fundamental change in the way energy is stored and utilized. With safer, longer-lasting, and more cost-effective solutions, the company is driving the most significant transformation in transportation since the advent of the automobile. As more manufacturers and industries adopt this technology, the transition to an electric-powered future is no longer a distant vision, but an imminent reality. The real question is not whether BYD's innovation will reshape the industry. It already has. The real challenge now is how quickly the rest of the world can adapt to this new era of electric mobility.